The wait is finally over. Pi Network has launched and is now officially listed on multiple exchanges. But here's the big question. Is Pi headed for $3.14, $314, or will it crash below $1? In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about Pi Network's price action, market trends, and what this means for pioneers like you. Pi Network has been one of the most anticipated crypto projects in recent years. After years of mining on mobile phones, the moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. Pi has officially been listed on major exchanges like OKX, Bitget, and HTX. But what's happening with the price? Why are people aggressively selling? Should you sell, hold, or wait for a potential price explosion? Let's dive into the details. Since its launch, Pi Network has exhibited extreme volatility, a common trend among newly listed tokens. Investors and traders have witnessed sharp price fluctuations driven by speculation, market sentiment, and liquidity conditions across different exchanges. Bitget listing performance. Pi was initially listed on Bitget at an opening price of $0.001. The token quickly gained momentum as early buyers rushed in, propelling its price to an all-time high of $3.40. However, this surge was short-lived, as a wave of aggressive selling followed, leading to a significant correction. HTX, Huobi, listing performance. On HTX, Huobi, Pi started trading at 5 cents. Similar to its Bitget performance, the token experienced a rapid price increase, reaching a peak of $2.89. This sharp rise was largely fueled by speculative trading, but once traders began taking profits, the price started to decline. Current market status. At present, Pi is trading at approximately $1.34, reflecting a 20% drop from its recent highs. This price movement suggests a consolidation phase, where the market is adjusting after the initial speculative frenzy. Key takeaways: high volatility. Pi's price has been extremely volatile, indicating speculative trading activity. Profit-taking impact. The initial surges were quickly followed by sell-offs, leading to price corrections. Current trends. With Pi stabilizing around the $1.34 mark, traders are closely watching whether it will gain further traction or continue declining. Future price movements will largely depend on factors such as broader market sentiment, exchange adoption, and any developments from the Pi Network team regarding mainnet launches or real-world utility. Pi has been the #1 trending coin on CoinMarketCap, showing strong interest from investors worldwide. However, with the intense selling pressure, many are questioning where the price is headed next. The big debate: what is Pi's true value? The Pi Network community remains deeply divided on what the token's true value should be. While some enthusiasts argue for an ambitious valuation, others take a more cautious approach, grounding their expectations in market fundamentals. Two contrasting views on Pi's price. The $314 theory. A portion of the Pi Network community believes that Pi should hold a symbolic value of $314, inspired by the mathematical constant pi. Pi equals 3.14159. This perspective is largely driven by optimism, community sentiment, and the belief that Pi Network will eventually revolutionize digital payments. However, critics argue that without significant adoption, real-world utility, and sufficient liquidity, such a valuation remains highly speculative. The realistic approach: $3.14. Others in the community suggest a more practical valuation of $3.14, aligning with the first 3 digits of Pi. This price level is seen as more achievable in the short to medium term, especially if the token gains utility in everyday transactions and secures widespread exchange listings. The market dictates Pi's true price. Despite these price expectations, the reality is that Pi's price is entirely determined by market forces, supply and demand. Unlike some cryptocurrencies that launch with predetermined valuations, Pi Network operates on free market principles, meaning its price fluctuates based on investor sentiment and liquidity dynamics. If most pioneers hold, a strong community commitment to holding Pi could reduce available supply, creating scarcity and pushing prices higher over time. This strategy, often referred to as hodling, has historically benefited other crypto projects with strong communities. If the majority sell. If a significant number of users decide to cash out upon exchange listings, the sudden influx of supply could lead to a steep price decline. This has been seen with many new token launches, where initial euphoria gives way to profit-taking and sell pressure. The role of the Pi Core team. The Pi Core team does not set a fixed price for Pi, reinforcing the idea that the market will determine its true value. Unlike traditional financial assets with fixed valuations, Pi's pricing will be shaped by adoption in real-world transactions, exchange availability and liquidity, community behavior, holding versus selling, institutional and retail investor interest. The debate over Pi's value is likely to continue until it reaches full mainnet launch and gains real utility in commerce and decentralized applications. Until then, its price will remain volatile and speculative, with demand and supply being the ultimate deciding factors. Whether Pi reaches $314, stabilizes around $3.14, or settles somewhere in between will depend on how the market evolves and how strongly the Pi community supports the project's long-term vision. Should you sell or hold Pi? Let's be real. Many pioneers have been mining Pi for over 5 years, and for some, selling now is a way to finally get rewarded for their efforts. But here's something to think about. Some investors are accumulating Pi, believing its value will rise over time. If Pi follows the path of other successful projects, early holders could see massive returns. Pi's ecosystem is still developing, and real-world utility could significantly increase its long-term value. With this level of market cap, Pi has the potential to flip major cryptocurrencies like Cardano, Dogecoin, and even challenge Solana and Binance Coin, BNB, in the future. But will it happen? That depends on adoption, ecosystem development, and investor confidence. Pi's path to Binance and major exchanges. Currently, Pi is available on OKX, BitGet, HTX, DigiFinex, and other exchanges. But the big question is, when will Pi get listed on Binance? Based on past trends, Binance typically lists coins that show strong trading volume, community engagement, and real-world use cases. Pi is already meeting some of these criteria, making a Binance listing highly probable in the near future. The key to Pi's success: community power. The Pi Core team has introduced various strategies to control supply and increase demand. Lockup mechanism, encouraging users to hold rather than sell. KYC and migration, ensuring a legitimate user base and smooth transition to the open market. Utility development, building an ecosystem where Pi can be used for real transactions. What should you do now? As Pi Network continues to evolve, the big question remains: what's your next move? Are you planning to hold your Pi tokens in hopes of future price appreciation, or are you looking to sell and take profits while the market is active? Another crucial factor to consider is whether you have successfully migrated your Pi to the mainnet or if it remains locked in the app, waiting for further developments. The community is buzzing with speculation. Will Pi reach $3.14, $314, or even higher? Everyone has a different perspective, and your strategy will ultimately depend on your risk tolerance and belief in Pi's long-term potential. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Are you a long-term holder, a short-term seller, or simply waiting on the sidelines to see how things unfold? Pi Network has entered an exciting new phase, and its future will be shaped by the decisions of its community and investors. Whether you choose to sell now and secure profits or hold for potential long-term gains, one thing is certain: Pi is making waves in the crypto world and continues to be a hot topic among traders and enthusiasts. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next big update on Pi Network and other trending crypto projects.